Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to Twinkle Town.
It's an old thing. There lived a bear in a forest. One day he was hunting for food. It was a bad day for him. That he had been hungry all day. That he was hungry and tired. The path continued. Finally, he went to the city in search of food. He also realized that walking through the city for a vulture was not without risk. But he was forced to take the risk due to hunger. I have to get something to eat. He said it in his heart. But no man should have to suffer from a dog. He suddenly felt a sense of danger. The dogs were barking. He knew they would follow him. He ran away in fear. But the dogs saw him and ran after him. The jackal started running fast to get rid of the dogs, but the dogs came close to it. The bear quickly ran into a house. It was a colorful house. In the courtyard of the house there was a tub filled with blue color. While running, the foot of the jackal slipped and fell into this blue-colored tub. The dogs tried to find him, but they couldn't find him. The bear was terribly frightened. He hid in the tub until he was sure the dogs were gone. Then he slowly walked out of the tub. The jackal saw that the blue color had crept all over his body. He worried about what to do now. He thought he should walk back to the forest before any man or dog saw him again. He quickly returned to the forest. The animals that saw him were frightened first. They considered it a new and strange animal, because until today they had not seen such a blue animal. The others didn't even recognize him. Gedaya realized that all the animals were afraid of his new form. What just happened again? A thought came into his mind. He cried out to the animals. Stop, take the breath. Where you're going? Come here, listen to me. All the animals stopped to look. They were still afraid of him. The bear called out again, Come to me, call all of your friends. I want to tell you one important thing. One by one, all the animals approached the blue jackal. Tigers, elephants, monkeys, rabbits, deer, all the wild animals gathered around him. He asked, surprised, who you are. The cunning jackal lied and said, My name is Chia Chow. Don't be afraid of me. I won't hurt you. I have been sent to this forest as the king of all animals. I will protect everyone like a king. The blue color on the body of the jackal looked very bright and beautiful in the sunlight. Its color was unique, and no one had ever seen an animal of such color, without knowing what kind of animal it is. All the animals of the forest believed him and accepted him as their king. They bowed down before him and said, We accept your kingdom. We are waiting for your order. The blue bear said, You must take good care of your king. Feed me with the food that the king eats. Definitely yes, all the animals spoke in one voice. We will serve our king with all our heart and soul. What else do we need to do? You must be loyal to your king, the blue bear answered. Then your king will be able to protect you from your enemies. The animals of the forest started bringing various kinds of delicious food for this jackal and started making rounds for it. He was now living like a king. If the jackal had to go anywhere, he would go out into the forest on an elephant, with lions as guards on either side. All the animals came to his service every day, greeting him and telling him their troubles. The king would listen to them and offer solutions to their problems. One day the Jackal King went out to inspect the forest with all the wild animals, and while walking, he came near the valley of jackals and heard some noise from a distance. It was the sound of a horn. It is in the nature of the vultures that they start screaming and making sounds on seeing the moon, and other vultures also shout in their voices. Now when the jackal heard the voice of his companions, he was very happy and could not control himself. He did not even care about his kingdom, and lifting up his head, He also began to shout and make sounds like jackals. He had to say that his originality was revealed to the animals. They realized that the blue animal was none other than a painted jackal. He has deceived them. All the animals were angry and ran to eat it, but the bear had already started to run. He ran faster and faster and finally got out of everyone's reach, and that saved his life.
Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe and press the bell icon for notifications.